So you want to move to Thailand? We don't gatekeep over here, so let me tell you what I did. Thank you guys so much for being here. As you know, I am Nene, the one and only. And this is All Eyes on Nee. I'm going to give you guys 5 things that I have done to help me move to Thailand. Sell everything. And when I say everything, I mean everything. All of it. Todos. It gotta go. Why? I'm not gonna need it. In doing my research, I have realized that the people in Southeast Asia live a very minimalist life. It almost makes me sad that we have so much stuff here in America, right? When I say so much stuff, 2 closets full of clothes. And when I tell you 80% of my closet still had tags on it. Why? I don't have an answer. I've literally sold everything. Originally, I was gonna go to Plato's Closet or like some type of consignment shop and sell all of my stuff. However, I took a different route. The reason why is because my items are new, I did not want to get what I paid for them. However, Plato's Closet tried to play me, because what we're not gonna do is give me $3 for a brand new blazer that I got from Express that has a tag on it, okay? No, I sold everything on Facebook Marketplace and Instagram. I would do Instagram sales. I would call them closet clean out every weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And I was selling items for very inexpensive, 15, 20, 30, 40, maybe $50. People were buying absolutely everything sold. I promised myself that when I sold my items, I was not going to touch the money. And I'm very proud to say about 6 months later, I have not spent a penny. Even to this day, I've had people come to my house today, literally today, and pick items up. My Timberlands included. Give me a second. You guys know I do not play about the butters, but I sold my Timbs because again, I'm not going to need them. When selling all of my clothes, it was honestly deeper than selling clothes. I had to sit back and just think, yo, why do you have all of this stuff? It is crazy. ¿Por qué, Nini? ¿Por qué? I also think that when you're in Thailand, a lot of the condos, the wardrobes that they call them, the closets are much smaller. So I'm not going to have 2 walk-in closets like I have here in America. Therefore, I need to be very mindful. I am also a sneaker girly. Although I love heels, your girl can switch it up, okay? So I have tons of sneakers. It was hard at first to get rid of these things. However, as I continue to do research, I just was like, yo, I don't need this. I just don't. Another thing is Thailand is inexpensive. So in the event that I need to go grab an outfit, I can do that in Thailand for a fraction of the cost that I paid for it here in the States. So this is the first thing that I did while preparing for my move to Bangkok, Thailand. The second thing I did, that Thailand is not necessarily the place for curly hair girlies. So if you have curly hair, if you are a curly hair girly such as me, it is very important that you stock up on your natural hair products. I mean, you have to remember where you're moving. Remember where you are moving. There are not a lot of minorities. So like the Ultas, the hair stores, they're not gonna have Eco Styler. They're not gonna have curly custard. They're not gonna have the sulfate-free products that we use to protect our natural hair. Therefore, it's very important that you bring your own. Now, I have heard that you can find these items every now and then in a store or even online at Lazada. We'll talk about Lazada later. If you haven't already, go watch my short. I tell you all about Lazada. However, they're going to be much more expensive. With that being said, a girl like me who likes to stay what class? Prepared, heavy on the P. I have stocked up on all of my natural hair products. I will more than likely be wearing my natural hair while I am in Thailand. I will get braids every now and then too, but even with braids, I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to find the oils that I use. Jamaican castor oil, because let me tell you one thing about that castor oil, baby, it ain't never failed me. Okay, I need it. I put it all over my body. I need it, okay? So yes, that's the second thing that I did to prepare. I stocked up on natural hair products. Shout out to my girl Kiana. The key is me. She has been chef's kiss. Number three, you guys, the third thing that I did while preparing to move to Bangkok, Thailand is find a realtor. Since we are family on this channel, I want to be completely honest, okay? The first two realtors that I found, it was giving scam. It was giving Lester Wallace. It was giving Matilda's daddy trying to sell me a lemon. And I was like, no, trust your intuition, trust your gut. You're not dumb. It was very much like, oh, well, if you move here, you know, you have to get a condo that's $3,000 a month. Well, I'm paying that here in America. So if that's the case, I can keep my black ass in America. So nah, don't worry about it. I do believe wholeheartedly the Thai culture is very genuine. It's very loving and they're very good people. However, you Americans are corrupting people. A couple of y'all Americans have got a hold and now you're corrupting them. No, I think that they just were not, it wasn't a good fit. However, the realtor that I have now has been absolutely phenomenal. So number three was look for an apartment or a condo locator. I'm going to put her information here. Please let her know that Nene sent you. She has been amazing, okay? So number three was look for an apartment locator or a condo locator. The fourth thing that I have done to prepare for my move to Bangkok, Thailand, and it might sound crazy, I have been to every single one of my doctors, my PCP, my eye doctor, my dentist, my dermatologist, everybody. The reason why is because I'm going to be in a different country, a different continent. I want to make sure that when I get there, I don't run into any hurdles. I stocked up on contacts. I stocked up on lotions and ointments. My skin is very sensitive. Too much sun every now and then can kind of break me out. I will have traveler's insurance when I get to Thailand that will cover any medical uncertainties, right? But I still wanted to make sure that I'm good. Now, I have heard phenomenal things about the Thai medical staff. I've heard that you can get a full physical for very inexpensive. They treat you great. You're in and out. They don't rob you like they typically do here in America, but I just want to be prepared. I am coming to Thailand with a PPO plan. However, based off my research, I'm not going to be able to use my Blue Cross Blue Shield insurance in Thailand. It's out of network. No, Nene, we don't take that here. It's out of network. You're too far. So I have my own insurance, and yeah, that's the fourth thing that I have done to just give me a peace of mind when I move to Bangkok, Thailand. Number five. The fifth thing that I did to prepare for my move to Bangkok, Thailand, and again, this came with research. Okay, I downloaded Grab, Lazada, and Line. These are three apps that I have been told by locals and expats that you will need when you arrive. Line is an app that you can also communicate with your realtor, the community. You can pay your rent on there. You can pay your light bill, your cell phone bill, whatever bill you have, you can typically pay this bill online. Line, L-I-N-E, I downloaded Line. The second app that I downloaded was Grab. Now Grab is like Uber Eats and DoorDash on steroids. You can order a bike to come pick you up, a car, a tut-tut, whatever transportation you would like to use for that day, you can use Grab. In addition to ordering transportation, you can also order food. I've seen a lot of people order Grab, and when I tell you, the food got to them in a flash. The food was quick. It was quick. And I like that because see, here in America, no shade, every now and then it does take 58 to 96 minutes for my food to get to my house. By the time the food gets here, I done forgot that I ordered something. I have ordered food before and fell asleep, and in the morning it was at the door because it took so motherfucking long. So a big mama like me is very excited to be using Grab, which is another app that I can use to order food that will make sure my food gets to me in a swift, quick, fast, in a hurry. And the third app that you need to download, the third app is Lazada. Rumor has it you are able to use Amazon when you were in Thailand. However, it's not giving Prime. Slow. It's slow. Okay? It's not gonna get to you in 2 days. It's not gonna get to you in a day like it typically does here in the States. Lazada is just like Amazon. Download now, click, double tap, ting. Okay guys, so those are 5 things that I have done personally to prepare for my move to Bangkok, Thailand. By the time this episode airs, I think I will have about 24 days until I relocate. And I want to be prepared. I want to make sure that I am prepared. And there's no such thing as being overly prepared. So that said, if you have not already, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe. No, just kidding. But make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. No question is a silly question. We are literally doing this together. Together. Thank you guys so much for being here. This is your girl, Nene. All eyes on me. I'm out.